Well, the rut's on. Slipping in here late morning to try to catch a buck cruising midday. I shot a buck yesterday morning at 11:40, and crazy encounter. Hoping to go this afternoon or in the morning to recover that deer. That's going to be a separate video, but it's 19 degrees out this morning. It is cold. I think it's about 10:45, almost 11 a.m. Working my way into a swamp. Kind of scouting as I go in, and I'll show y'all kind of what I'm looking for, but trying to find a good edge or like a pinch coming off this swamp. We got punch holes here in the leaves, but if you look, this is kind of a little bit more open area. It gets thick over here along this privet. The camera's making it look really open, but coming through this area here and heading up towards this swamp. A bunch of droppings right here. We got old right here. You can see this dark black. And you got this lighter brown. This stuff here, this is fresh. And coming right through here, a bunch of greenbrier and some of this bamboo. Right now what I'm doing is I'm working up the edge of this swamp, hoping to catch a trail cutting out of it. And it's real thick in here. I've got some potential trees to climb up here, but I'm gonna just keep looking for some sign, good thick area that looks like a buck would be cruising. I'm finding some decent sign here. Push up, see if I can't find a tree up here. I think a lot of this though may still be nighttime sign. Good concentration of doe sign, and with it being the rut, it just takes that one hot doe to come through as a buck. We'll keep working up this edge here. That's that thick area I was showing you that's in the swamp. It's just super thick, but it's like all dead. So it's just gonna provide cover, but not food. And this transition here on this edge here, you've got all this greenbrier. We don't know if they eat those berries. I don't think they do on the greenbrier, but they're eating all the leaves on it. And then you can see all this browse in here, just kind of old browse coming through. Some of this isn't fresh, but it just shows, deer are coming through here. That doe I shot the other day, when she came in, she was feeding on moss on the base of like little trees. The woods just opened back up through here. So I'm gonna push up. I think it's gonna get thicker back up there. And looking at the map, there's a pinch right up here on the swamp where I feel like deer are gonna cross. So I'll work my way up to that and we'll get up in a tree. Got a deer sign right through here. These here punch holes. They've gone over this log several times, and this next one, they got punch holes here. It's right up on this edge where it gets thick. I'll climb this tree right here. Make my way up to that little pinch in the swamp. I can see some historical rubs and some fresher rubs. I'll show you the setup once I'm up in the tree. Here's the setup. We got that swamp back here behind me. My wind's cutting across. There's a pinch right here where I think it's kind of like a little strip of woods that cuts across that swamp right here. That's where I saw that historical rub over there, and some fresh ones right there. So I'm anticipating maybe something traveling down this edge, maybe coming through here. It's still thick out here in front of me. We got a big deadfall, bunch of beech trees over here, so I'd imagine they travel through this edge. can't howl at man. I've got about 20 minutes of daylight left. He's up at 300 yards. I'm trying some lone howls. Then, if you don't respond to that, I'll swap over to some ram distress. It's been a slow day. I'll take a coyote. Let's go. Oh man, don't go on the ice. Let's go. Right there at 20 yards, Lipsqueak to men. That was awesome. I wish there would have been better camera light because that thing was howling at like 60, 70 yards right there. Before that one came in, I had a different one come in on the bottom of this swamp. He came in. I don't know if he got my wind. I think he did. He came in and took out of there. And this one was over here howling. I didn't want to spook it. And so I just kind of went, ruh, ruh, ruh. Just kind of like real subtle to make it hear that, you know, because breeding season's coming up. And anyways, let's see if we can't find it. He took off down here to the swamp, and I heard it running all across the ice, so hopefully I can retrieve it. But I am freezing cold right down here to the last minute of shooting light. Let's go.